A brush with disaster. The car okay, but the yellow out again as a result. Mansell determined to keep going. A pits call would mean losing position. A truly brave decision to stay out, with the car damaged, yet still required to race wheel to wheel at over 200 miles an hour. 7 laps to go, at least 2 would be under caution. Nigel having to be patient again, waiting for the last charge to the checkered flag. Emerson Fittipaldi, 6 laps from victory, 4 minutes from home, and claiming Penske's 9th win at Indianapolis.
They're back green again, now with 6 laps to go in the Indianapolis 500. Did Mansell learn enough on that last restart? No, Fittipaldi continues to dominate. But he did at least learn, as did Bozell, that they follow the leader everywhere they go. Now 5 laps to go.
Fittipaldi took that restart exactly the way you should. He got in the throttle first, as was his right as the leader of the procession.
Mansell didn't even give his car a chance to get checked out. The guy's going to the road. Oh.
Unbelievable personal courage. They call him the Lion, and you can see why.
But he continues to run high off of the corners. There he comes off fairly low. Mario comes off high. Fittipaldi still pursued by Lyondike. Just 10 miles left in the Indianapolis 500.
Emerson Fittipaldi, world champion twice back in the 1970s, retired from racing, came back into IndyCar racing, won the championship in '89, and now look at this.
Almost pulling away just a little bit more again, just like you did after the last yellow.
Emo may be pulling away, but the top 8 are still running fairly close together on this racetrack. This overall in the top 10 may be the closest finish we've ever seen for the top 10 position.
Roger Penske's assessment of his man, Emerson is tough, hard, and doesn't make mistakes. He has made no mistakes in this drive.
Lyondike is trying to catch him again. Lyondike's going clear down on the rumble strip, using all the racetrack he can go. He's really trying hard. I haven't seen him try this hard in years.
Bobby, he's 1.2 seconds back, but he continues to fall further back. He is not closing in.
He's not falling very fast, though, Sam. He's not giving up.
Emerson Fittipaldi can sense the checkered flag and its $1 million purse just ahead. He ran the last lap at 214 miles an hour, the fastest lap thus far in the Indy 500.
When he comes by here, he sounds like he's wide open. I can't hear him lift at all. Here he comes into turn 2 again, right down to the white line, out next to the wall. Very conservative, but moving on.
The first 5 drivers in the race right now born outside of the United States. This is an international event.
Emerson Fittipaldi continues to pull away from Ari Lyondike. As we watch now for the white flag that will indicate Fittipaldi has just 2.5 miles to go for his second win at the Indianapolis 500. And there it is. Another Penske car heading into the record book. 2.5 miles to go. Fittipaldi works through the short chute, now into the second turn. One more full straightaway to run. 2 corners of short chute, and then half a stretch, and Fittipaldi will be home. Lyondike tried to close, couldn't do it, dropped even further back. In fact, it may become a battle for second between Mansell and Lyondike. Here comes Fittipaldi, Emerson Fittipaldi. The final turn for home, the checker flag, and Emerson Fittipaldi has won his second Indianapolis 500.
Mrs. Teresa Fittipaldi enjoying the champagne moment. Nigel Mansell's crew in pit road. What emotion. Victory so close for so long. Hopes dashed in the final moments. Emerson's trophy for the second time in 5 years, and the Penske team's record 9th win at the Brickyard. Nigel comes back to his team. Commiserations and congratulations. At this stage, no consolation that he'd played a major part in a great race. But eventually, the enthusiastic appreciation of the fans won through. The supreme effort justified. A great future at Indy beckons Nigel Mansell. So Emerson Fittipaldi's second win in the Indy 500, 10 years after it was thought his career at the top was all over. He'd won $1 million at the age of 46.
Emerson, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm so pleased. I mean, that's fantastic. The team made an incredible job, and we had a great recovery the whole month of May, and we did it. We did it.
You waited and waited and waited, and then made your move when it was most important.
Well, I think it was the last two yellows. We had great.
Let's talk about the restart with Nigel Mansell in the lead. Tell us about the move.
Well, I think it was a good move. You know, Nigel did a really good start too before last, but we were able to catch in again, and you know, the car runs perfect. What else can I say? I'm so pleased.
For another European, the lean spell over. Arie Luyendyk, the Dutchman who finished first in 1990 and second in 1991, followed Emerson Fittipaldi home. And the top rookie, after a truly impressive oval debut, the world champion shrugging off the effects of his Phoenix crash and putting on a superb show. The racer in Nigel disappointed with third place, but the realist pleased with a podium position and the lead in the championship overall. The race was grueling, but the showmanship, the entertainment value, the sheer delight in seeing overtaking inside and outside on the banking, a testament to Nigel Mansell's rating as the world's most committed race driver.
Oh, what can you say? The team did a fantastic job. The engine worked perfect. The car worked real good. The only person who messed up was me. Oh, did you see me go past the pit and wave to him? I mean, what can I say? It's my first time here, first time on the oval, first race on an oval. And I mean, I thought I did the restart good, and I lost the race on the restart. I mean, when Emma came past and Nora came past, and I don't know whether you saw on TV, I really then tried to push hard to get up to Harry, and I got him close in turn 2, and a friend of my car washed out, and I hit that wall so hard. I think they actually got it on camera, but then I was lucky to finish, and to finish third, I'm absolutely delighted. Disappointed a bit for the team, but I think with all the things that happened during the course of this last 2 months, and the course of this last month here, me personally, I'm delighted. But tinge of disappointment, but MO did a fantastic job today. The Penske team and Roger Penske, many congratulations to them. Arie Luyendyk, super move he did on me on the outside, and he was probably doing 230. And at that speed, I can't move, and I wouldn't move because if you do, you're going to hurt somebody. So great race. How do I feel at the moment? I'm a little bit tired, but I'm so happy. We're still leading the championship, and I think we've increased our lead to 8 points now. So, yeah, not bad.
And the most important win of Fittipaldi's career. No wonder he thinks he's driving better than when he was 25. But in 1993, the eyes of the world were on the 77th running of the Indy 500, and they focused on Nigel Mansell. A performance that promised so much for the future. In years to come, perhaps, youngsters who watch this race will turn to their grandchildren and say, I saw Nigel Mansell the first time he raced in the Indy 500.